If you ever doubt your abilities in your future endeavors, always remember your accomplishment tonight, because you've proven it, that you can do anything you want to do. Remember the lessons that you've learned over the past 2 years, and understand that you still have many places to go and many people to positively affect and change. It's not over. This is just the beginning. Did you want to hear that? The courage you have shown in completing this degree reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from a book that's titled A Return to Love, Reflections on the Principles of A Course in Miracles by Marianne Williamson. When I think of these words and the theme of this quote, I think of every one of you. I'm going to read that for you now. Our deepest fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your plain small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And that is exactly who you all are right there. And you've proven that tonight. Graduates, with that, as your professor, I have one final assignment for you, but don't worry, you're going to do very well in this, I know. You're going to ace it. You're going to go out, you're going to pursue every one of your dreams by taking advantage of new opportunities. You're going to be exceptional counselors and advocates for people. You're going to make the time to love your family and friends because it's important. You're going to make self-care a priority in your life by not putting yourself last all the time. And this is the most important one of all. You're going to always remember to practice a love walk in everything that you do. I'm proud of every one of you. I love every one of you, and congratulations. Thank you.
What an incredibly special evening. There are some evenings that are just magic, and this is one of them. It is, as Dr. Bryant said, a peak moment, and it is a night you shall not soon forget. And it's a night that we will not forget with you because we're here to honor you. And it is my great privilege as Dean of the School of Professional Counseling, Lindsey Wilson College, to bring you greetings from the main campus in Columbia, Kentucky, some 6 hours or so away in south central Kentucky. Many of you have been there and would hope you can come back again very soon. And as we move through our ceremony, again, I need to echo, and I would be remiss if I did not echo my thanks to all of the wonderful people who are here in this program that make this program work. There's not a lot that you can do from Columbia, Kentucky to make this program real and to make it what you guys have experienced. It takes people like Beth Boggs, and it takes people like Holly Abel, and it takes people like Tommy Saragas and Ryan Vitito. Takes all those people right here with you that are working so diligently to make this night possible and to launch you into such an incredible rest of your life. And I appreciate them. And I also have to say a special thank you to Dr. Suarez and all of the wonderful people here at the college that have made this so incredibly beautiful experience for us to work here. We are guests here, and we never forget that. And we thank you so much for your hospitality. Now it's a very special part, graduates, a very special part of the service. And I need to tell you just a little bit of background and share this with the audience so that you understand the symbolism. We're getting ready to confer on these fine graduate students their master's degree. And that is a very old tradition. And it rises out of the trades where if an individual wished to become a skilled tradesperson, they sought out someone who had already mastered the profession. They sought out the master. And they asked that master if he or she would take them on as an apprentice. And if you agreed, then he became the apprentice and began, or she became the apprentice and began a course of study. And only when the master thought the apprentice was ready would the master call a gathering. Many times it was a feast and a celebration, and the friends and family were invited, much like tonight. And at some point during the evening, the master would call the apprentice forward and would give that apprentice some article, some symbol of their accomplishment. Many times it was a tool of the trade or perhaps a piece of the master's clothing. And with that would say, you're no longer an apprentice, because as masters, the faculty sitting in front of you, we now have judged that you are also worthy to be a master at a trade as well. And so tonight, not only do you receive a master's degree, which in itself is an incredible accomplishment, and one not that many people have done, but beyond that, you are entering a profession, a life of service, a life as licensed professional counselors, that Dr. Abel's done such a wonderful job of challenging you earlier. You're entering this profession. And so when you come across the stage and I put the hood on your shoulders, it is not only saying to you, congratulations on your master's degree, but it's also saying, welcome to the profession, and you're now our colleagues. So let's begin the service.
Vanessa Elkins.
All